one of your four co-founders, also your chief sales officer here in Chicago, and just welcoming you back. Hope you and your families had an awesome Christmas, created new memories, and that'll last for a lifetime. And so I'm going to get out of your way and bring up our CEO, our visionary, this woman I've known now, 2006 till now. And when I met her, she made an impact on my life that first day. She had just fired her boss at the age of 33 years old. Yep, that's right. Fired her boss from corporate America, making six figures a year, to go into social selling full time for time freedom, to be with the ones that she loved, to really spend quality time with her family, and also by building and while building an empire. She became MVP of three companies, built teams in over 46 countries, came out of that to be go back into corporate America when a mentor of hers asked her to be the CEO of his cannabis company. And after she heard the wonderful testimonies of what CBD did for people, she said, hey, I can do this. And now she's always been on that plan as long as I've known her, for health and wellness. And now she has just added a new dimension to our Wakana existing business to take us to unopen other doors that we have not yet gone through. And so she is that visionary that we all call her. And I know the best is still yet to come, because we only getting started. Right, Melissa? You out there, girl?
I am here. Good morning. Good morning. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Oh my goodness. Like you said, Phyllis, it's just been such an amazing weekend. Hopefully everyone had just a safe and happy holiday. I am here. And as I'm listening to you give me these accolades, I really have to throw them back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, when I first met Phyllis, I absolutely knew this woman was destined to break records, because she just had that type of spirit, that type of energy, that type of passion that just oozed through her being. And I am just so proud to be in partnership with you, Phyllis. I am so grateful and thankful for you, thankful for all that you do as our CSO, as our midwife, as our first diamond, first double diamond, helping everyone to give birth to unlimited possibilities. And wow, as I also think about, as we're wishing everybody a happy, holidays, happy new year, I always think about the fact that this is our last Monday, wake up to Wakana of 2021. Okay. I mean, can you imagine? I can still remember, last year at this time. I mean, just to see how time is moving at this accelerated pace. Okay. And when I think about, 2021, when I think about 2020, when I think about, everything that we've been through, I think about the highs, I think about the lows, I think about, even in 2021, we lost Thomas Sewell V, our senior VP, our beloved TJ, and so many loved ones. But by the grace of God, we are here, and their spirit lives on through us. And I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you on the line this morning. When I think about the fact that our year in review, we're going to do that next Monday, but I was just, really just being grateful and giving thanks this morning, because when I look at our numbers, knowing that we're over 19,000 customers strong, okay, I mean, that is just something to be so proud of. When I think about the fact that we have thousands of distributors, right, and we're closing down on 7 million in sales, okay, but just this year, I want you to imagine what our shipping team has accomplished, because just this year, we're talking about over 20,000 orders that we've shipped all across the country to literally 47 states. When I think about the hundreds of thousands of products, right, that have literally left our doors. When I think about, warehouse, right, and the millions of dollars of inventory that literally have went through our fingers just this year. I mean, we're talking about over 3 million plus and growing, right, for 2021. I mean, that is just exciting, because that is absolutely a record-breaking year. When we think about all the previous years, we add them all together, we can get just over 3 million. And so we know that these are exciting times. We know that we're at the right place at the right time, and we are just so proud to be a part of this amazing movement. But like you said, Phyllis, I mean, the best is really yet to come. We are just getting started, okay? And so next week, we really want to do a full year in review. So we're going to hit, some of the highs, just hit some of the milestones that happened in 2021 because there were so many. What I want to do real quick, I'm going to cover one of the milestones that we actually participated in, most of you last night. Hopefully you were on our Flat Belly Lifestyle call because yes, that was the last Flat Belly Lifestyle call that we do on Sundays. I know there's other calls we're going to have this week, especially relating to coaching, but that was just knowing that we're in the verge, right? We're on the verge, January the 2nd of launching this epic pledge. I mean, this is going to be truly one of the most epic things we've ever done as a company. And we're just so proud that we are here and we are here to share the story. We know that when we think about this pledge and think about where it evolved from, okay, this started off as a bitters challenge. And I remember everyone just kind of, frowning when they took their bitters. And that's really how it went, viral. People were getting excited about that. And Royalty 10, I mean, they were leading the charge and really encouraging people to go out there and take the bitters, right? Take the bitters. And then we launched that challenge. And then to think of how that evolved to the gummy challenge and then the Flat Belly Lifestyle, okay? And now this movement where we're doing plant-based for your blood type, a movement that alone will impact millions of lives around the world. I mean, that just gets me so fired up. I mean, it literally, keeps me up at night, right? Knowing that we have a mission on us that's so big, that's so huge, and we've got to put this, to the point where it's just complete duplication so that we can help the masses. And to know that when I look at what's happening right now with this amazing pledge, the new website that you guys haven't even seen yet, a website that's going to interact with our website. And what I love, guys, we have a coaching call that we're going to do this week. I'm going to announce the pin. But, we have, a young millennial IT guru. This guy has been building websites since the age of 13. He owned a company called JR Tech Online at 13. It's like, who does that, right? And so he understands from the mindset of a distributor plus the mindset of an IT person. And it's exciting because not only will this new site interact with Wakana, but you're going to love the fact that let's say your customers end up on our Flat Belly Lifestyle, but they have no clue your website. They don't know anything about how to, get the products purchased through your website. So there's a link actually on our Flat Belly Lifestyle that's going to allow you to click that link as a guest. If you're a first timer, if you're a guest, when they click that link, let's say they've already been on your website, it actually has cookies, so it will take them to your site. But let's say they've never been on your site. It's going to give them an option of actually putting your first name in, your last name in, and looking you up, finding you, and placing the order right then and there, okay? I mean, how next level is that so that all of our customers will actually be able to get routed to the right buckets? They're going to end up with the people who invited them. So for those of you who have businesses, I was asking them, I said, well, what if the people sign up as a business? Well, we're going to have a call, on Wednesday. In fact, I'll give the details again in a minute, but that will kind of discuss what you should do to make sure that when your customers are trying to look you up so they can go ahead and register their pledge under you, that you will get full credit for that, okay? So we want to explain how you can do that. But it's so exciting because it really is a check and balance system where it's going to allow them not only to go ahead and, get their products to order that, but it's going to ask them a series of questions. And one of the questions is, what's their blood type, okay? Now, let's say they don't know their blood type. It's not going to stop them from proceeding because they're going to have the option of saying unknown, like they don't know it at this time, right? But as long as they know their blood type, it's going to actually send them back a special gift, okay? And that gift is going to really share with them not just the free ebook, because the free ebook, it's a neutral list, right? It's a neutral list that's now evolved. So the neutral list is now evolved. So on the new site, it's going to actually be more of an ebook with a book cover and a lot more details in it. So they're going to get that for free. But when they give us their blood type, when they finish this whole process, they're going to actually get the foods according to their blood type, what the neutral list is, what the beneficial list is, what the avoid list is. So that's going to email to them because they went ahead and filled out that information. But it gets even better because when you get finished with a particular pledge, it's also going to email you what your next steps are. So for someone who just completed the 21-day cleanse, many of you are wondering, well, what do I do now? Okay, what do I eat? Do I just go back to level 2? I mean, what exactly do I need to do? Is there a post regimen, right? And so it's going to actually automatically on that final day when they're going to be able to say, hey, I've completed my challenge, then it's going to kick back to them an actual document that's going to give them their post regimen. And so what we're super excited is we were looking for artificial intelligence, and everyone we talked to was like, hey, that's great, you can do it, but it's going to take months to complete it. But what I love about people that are really, just inventive, right? People that really don't take no for an answer, people that are always looking for solutions, is when I brought it to Christian, he just knocked it out the park. He says, hey, listen, yeah, artificial intelligence could take a minute. He said, but we can do something that just as good, because as long as we know what it is that we're looking for, we can actually build it in to do just that. And what I really, really love is a lot of times when people are on programs like this, oftentimes, again, Eric's only one person, right? Sharon's only one person. You are only one person, right? So there's only so much humanly, okay, that you can do, okay? And so what's exciting about this is the system doesn't sleep. When we say we're team no sleep, well, we do get sleep sometimes, right? We have to sleep, right? Your body needs sleep to rebuild, right? But the system, the computer doesn't sleep. It's up 24/7. It's working. It has a capacity that's just unbelievable, okay? When you think about Apple and the technology and how that's $1 trillion company, because it's technology driven, okay? And that's what our system has to be. See, humans can only do so much, and if we leave it to human power, we're going to be stuck in the dinosaur age, right? But we've got to move at the speed of light, and so we've got to build technology that's responsive, that takes us to that next level. And that's what this website is truly designed to do. And not only that, it allows people to actually join an online community. See, on Facebook, yeah, there's going to be certain things you're going to get, but in this community, you're going to really get access to every single step that you need to take it to the next level. And while there's a cost for us to do all this, right now, we're just doing this for free. At some point, there may be, various levels where people can be involved. When you think about companies like Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig, they all charge monthly fees, right? But we wanted to do something that can be inclusive of everyone, but we'll build it out. So there will be a time when there may be just a small fee to cover the cost of running it. But at the end of the day, can you imagine when we have millions of people that are able to participate, but a system that can actually keep up with all the activity, because we're not waiting on somebody to email them. We're not waiting on someone to add them to the group. They're going to have full capabilities of doing all of that once they go to the site, once they go ahead and register themselves. In fact, when they first get the ebook, it's pretty simple, because all they need to do is put their email in. And once they put their email in, it's going to say, check your email. Your ebook is waiting for you. So it's going to email right to them. So there's no excuse on, I can't find it on the website. Okay. But beyond that, when they want to continue with the community, get all these extra free tools, then they're going to give some information. They're going to give information like their height. They're going to give information like their weight, so that the coaches could really help work with them. But it's also going to remind people that if you're experiencing, a life crisis or an emergency, right, where it's more like a health crisis or something that needs attention, to go get with their physician, so that people realize this is a community. It's going to take time to heal, time to take our life to the next level. But if you need, more urgent care, right, then you're going to need to go to urgent care, right? So it's exciting, because we thought of everything. And I believe whenever we have our first group on Wednesday, where we do our coaching call, we're going to actually invite you first to join the community. So you're going to have a chance on Wednesday to join the community. It's going to give you several days to interact with it, to go through all the free ebooks, to look to see exactly what we've designed for your specific blood type, okay, what we've designed for the phase that you're in, and go through all the details. And then by Sunday, when we're actually launching this live, okay, because the whole program, the platform launches on January the 2nd, okay, January the 2nd is when we're going to kick this off. We're going to open up the new site to the masses, okay? And so the coaching call Wednesday, if you want to go ahead and write this down, at 8:30 a.m., okay, 8:30 a.m. Central. So it's going to be following, our morning call. And we're going to do that first thing after the call. And so that phone number, for those who can participate, it's going to actually be via Zoom. So you're going to go to zoom.us, and then there's going to be multiple phone numbers that you can access. But you can actually just put the PIN number in, which is 848-5079-4923, and that's the actual meeting ID. So the meeting ID is 848-5079-4923, And the PIN number is the normal PIN number we have. It starts with a 7. We don't give them on these calls because we know we sometimes have the Sun Times and other news media listening on our calls. So if you're out there, hello. But we are going to have this call on Wednesday. We're super pumped up. We're super excited about it. And we're going to go through the actual website. So Christian will be there to take us on kind of a test drive, okay? And then each and every one of you that participate with us on this coaching call, you're going to have the ability to be the first to go ahead and get on that particular platform. And then at that time, we're going to announce the specifics for those of you who will be able to be coaches early, okay? So we will have a small group of people that will have a coaching class on Saturday and Sunday, so mark your calendar, okay? It's actually a 2-day process. One of the processes is where we're going to go through the wellness platform and really the nutritional platform so that you can really be an expert when it comes to, the meal plan, the food list, and the blood type, things of that nature. But the second day, it's really best in person, but we're going to do this via Zoom, and we're going to see, really how it goes via Zoom. And at some point, we might have to implement a mandatory in-person, but it's going to be the training on biotech feedback, right? Biotech feedback. And it may be that when you get your actual scan, you might have to join us via a Zoom where you actually have your scan. And now you can take that scan and you can follow along with what Eric's teaching. So we're going to figure all that out because we know that in this world where everything is via Zoom, especially with COVID surging, we're going to need to find a way to make this happen and make it happen via Zoom. Now, speaking of COVID, guys, I tell you what, right now, it just really seems as if the last week and a half it's picked up. In fact, the last week in particular, there's been a surge. And so as it relates to our cannonball drop, it looks like we're probably going to have to cancel that based on the number of infections that are happening at the rate in which they're happening. So we've been monitoring everything with the local health department along with the CDC and, of course, our own phenomenal doctor and, advisory board, those who really, give a lot of input and influence as it relates to COVID. I know Shannon's done a lot of great research, so thank you for that. And so we'll notify everyone today regarding the cannonball drop, but we do want to ensure that we continue to keep everyone safe. And if we're in the midst of a surge, we definitely do not want anyone in our family to get hurt by COVID. And so we love you guys as family and want to ensure, as always, we're thinking about your health and your safety first and foremost. And so we'll keep you notified today on the details on how we go about processing and getting all those refunds for everyone who purchased those tickets last week. And then the health conference, that's the next big item to talk about. Super excited about the health conference. We are launching our official coaching program for the whole new plant-based for your blood type. So that's going to be exciting to be a part of that, to really witness so many things happen. I know there's going to be teams that are going to have just such a record-breaking January when we launch this coaching program. So many people are going to want to be coaches, and we did offer this for people that are already crown jewels, where you came in at the full crown jewel dispensary, or either you're a founding member, either one, as long as you've done one of the two, then you're going to actually receive our coaching program at a significant discount. We don't know how long we can keep it at this price, but when we first started looking at it, the goal was to ensure we can keep it at a $500 price point. And so for those who are not in our founding member program, or for those who've never purchased the crown jewel full package, the coaching program is $1,500, but that's a product purchase. You're actually getting, your products, you're getting things that you're going to need to really build out your coaching business. And that is a business, which is why you want to look at this as a business, because that's going to be a great way for you to move your business forward, for you to book clients. So that's going to be super, super exciting. But again, if you did come in at the full level with that full crown jewel product package or the full founding member pack, you're going to be able to access the coaching program for just $500. And so again, there will be a handful of you that will start that process early, and then we're going to have the remainder have the opportunity to take advantage of that during our January the 15th conference. And so stay tuned for more details on that. And so with that being said, I know there is a lot to cover next week. We felt like with our numbers and revenue, it'll probably be best served for you guys to really hear, the impact of what's happened this particular year. And so we're going to bring our phenomenal Shannon King, our VP of Business Development, up next week on Monday so that we can really do justice to our year in review, so that we can look at all the amazing things. We can see what the best selling product was. I'm sure if you took a guess right now, you would already know it's definitely our extreme pain cream, right? But we're going to go through all those numbers. We're going to see, really where we're at as a company, and just have an exciting time taking copious notes, learning really what the highlights were for 2021. And so with that being said, I want to invite you to join us at 2:30 p.m. Central. We have our amazing trichologist, Doris Mosley, who's going to lead the charge with our Save Our Strands. So join us at saveourstrands.com. And again, that's 2:30 p.m. Central. We also want to make sure we remind you that our virtual corporate Zoom is happening every single Monday. I know many of you have leveraged this as an opportunity to host your grand openings. For those who are new, you want to continue to do that. It's a very exciting platform to debut and showcase your business. And so make sure you get with our corporate team so they can put you down for hosting your party. But join us tonight early at 7:30 so that you can party with DJ Dr. Ross. And then, of course, it kicks off at 8 o'clock. We also have our Diamond Factory happening, every Tuesday through, Friday. There's different subjects, different speakers, different presenters. And so you want to always plug into that, happening at 8 a.m. Central. And then if you are ready to really motivate yourself as far as getting moving physically, we are rebounding with Wakana. So Rebound with Wakana, that's happening with Dr. Roz every Monday through Saturday now, okay, at 8:30 Central. And so you want to make sure you join her every Monday through Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. so that you can get your groove on rebounding. And then, of course, Ernestine, our fitness guru, every Wednesday at 6 a.m. Central. So yes, that is early for all you in California, but we are working out with Wakana. That is workoutwithwakana.com every Wednesday at 6 a.m. And so there's just so many great things you can plug into. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and conclude the call. And so I'm going to just invite you to have a Wakana day. Have a happy new year. Just want everyone to have a safe new year. We're going to see you where? At the top, at the very top, at the tip top. Have a Wakana day.